when I say religion is the problem we have in Africa, especially this country, Nigeria, people will come out and start saying all sorts of nonsense and bullshit. Like I care. Because imagine Pastor Adeboye coming out to say Naira will have gotten to 10,000 Naira per dollar. All because of he prayed. That is why this did not happen. So because of his prayers, Naira is still at where it is. Even though it would have gotten to 10,000 Naira per dollar. Just imagine this statement. How wicked can somebody be?
Before our president came in, everybody knew that the major reasons why we were having financial problems, we'll be having it before he came in, is the fact that a lot of money was being spent to import petrol. How can we be importing petrol where we have this in abundance here? We spent billions of naira on our refineries. They didn't work. So we can be able to keep on importing. That's why when the president came in, the very first day he came, he said, this money they spend in importing petrol, he says he cancelled it. And we were all rejoicing. Hey, thank God. But some people were angry. Those who are making money from importing petrol. And they decided, okay, we will create a problem. And all of a sudden, Naira began to go down fast. I cried to my people, let us pray. Thank God some people joined me in praying. Because the way Naira was going then, if God has not intervened, by now $1 will be about 10,000 Naira. But God stepped in.
Pastor Adeboye is this man wicked though. Like how this man did it? Like how does he think? This is now a very clear fact for all of you that don't know yet, for you to understand that religion is part of politics. These people work hand in hand. Your pastors are politicians, but they stand on altar and they command their how won't they put this thing? They lead you through religion. Your pastors are politicians, but the way they operate is that they use God. They use God as their own constitution, because when they tell you that God says, your own is to believe, because you've been brainwashed not to question things. But we that question things and come out to tell you how it is, you will come and call me Antichrist, you will come and call me all sorts of names. But now you are seeing it clear. See, this is an advice to the company called Redeem. It's high time you guys deliberate and take out Pastor Adeboye, because you can see a lot of your members and are not going to church anymore. Go and do your research now. Do your research and see. A lot of your members are no longer going to church. This one will be saying a cap. Religion is the problem we have in Africa. Religion is the problem keeping us where we are. Because instead of us to focus our attention on the government for us to do what they ought to do, for them to do what they ought to do as leaders we elected to work for us, we focus our attention on God for God to come and help us to do what people are supposed to do. We focus our attention on God and pray to God so that God can come and help us to do what our leaders ought to do. Now, the fight we ought to fight, we leave it for God to come and fight for us. Now, why you say we are like this and we'll continue to remain like this until we wake up? We are so gullible. You see PhD holders in that particular congregation, they are there shouting, yes, sir. They are there vibrating, like say nothing, anything they do there. But once they leave that AC, you know, the way the AC, the way, let me tell you how the church works. Once you enter the church, you have entered a new reality. You understand? It is well conditioned. That is why the AC is there, the loud music is there. You know, everywhere is neat, everywhere is good, looking so nice. So when you enter there, you comport yourself. Everywhere looks good. You forget about your pains. You forget about everything that's going on, and they give you that opium. You know, they give you that sense of, you know, relief. So when you are in the church, you don't question things. You think everything is fine. You know, but immediately you leave. You know this thing I'm saying. Immediately you leave the church. Once the church closed and you step out, immediately you start remembering, oh, I need to food no day house. So, I need to buy fuel. This one, that one. You start remembering the problems. See, religion is the problem we have in Africa. And once we can clamp down on religion, Africa will be great again. Over in the Europe and all of these places, they don't call God to come and solve their problem. Okay. What the fuck, man? Adeboye. Adeboye. It is clear that you don't have our interest at heart. Me, I know already, but your people, your members are now finding out that. So you don't have their interest at heart. You understand? Because same you criticized Jonathan. Like you were a thorn in Jonathan's flesh. You were a thorn in Jonathan's flesh. You know, allow this man drink water, drop cup. But this is you defending the most painful, like the most administration, the most, like, I don't even know what to even say. Adeboye. Look at the way Nigerians are suffering, but you come out to defend this government. You come out to defend this government. And people will still be there, like hailing you and saying, touch not my anointed. For what? It's a sad situation. Religion. Until be wise, like VDM will say, don't play, else you will learn. But me, I will say, keep on playing, and you keep on learning. keep on playing, and that's so you go to continue to learn. My name is Basi, Africa's first son. This is AfriTape. See you in the next video. Peace.